Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. Today I have a Bath & Body Works haul to share with you. This is going to be a collective haul. I've been shopping their sales for the past month or so, I would say, and they've been having some really great sales, so I'm going to include the prices of everything. So let's jump right in because I have quite a few things to share with you. I'm going to start off with my most recent purchase, and they were having a sale this weekend where all the body mists were on sale for $4.95. And on top of that, I had a 25% off coupon, so the body mist came down to $3.72, which is incredible. I don't think that you're really going to get any lower than that, even on semi-annual sale. Yeah, so let's jump right in. So the first one I got was bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla, and this is the entire reason I even went to Bath & Body Works. When I found out that this scent was coming back, I was so excited. I actually used to own this when they first launched it. I want to say they first launched it in like 2017, and I believe that's the first time they did, and I absolutely love this scent. That whole collection was really great. And I remember back in the day, the blue one that came out with this scent was my all-time favorite, and I really wish they would bring that one back. It was called Sheer Cotton Lemonade, but bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla was a really good one in that collection too. So this one sounds exactly like the name, bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla. It just kind of reminds me of like a strawberry alcoholic drink. It's very pretty. It's not super gourmand though. This isn't my favorite strawberry Bath & Body Works has come out with, but it's still a really pleasant one. And its fragrance notes are bourbon, vanilla, garden strawberry, apricot nectar, pink jasmine, and white oak. I wore this one the day that I got it, and all throughout the day, just as I was going throughout my day, I kept getting like a whiff of something pleasant. And you know how sometimes you just forget that you sprayed perfume on yourself, and then when you're relaxing or just unaware, you kind of like get that whiff. It was very pleasant and very pretty, and I highly recommend this one. So the next one I got was lavender, and this collection I was not expecting to see at all. It was out on display in my Bath & Body Works, and I hadn't heard anybody talk about this collection, so when I saw it I was super surprised, and I smelled it thinking that I wasn't going to get it. I'm not really a lavender lover. I kind of don't really like it too much, but this one is beautiful. I haven't really worn it yet, but in the store it was so pleasant and so pretty. This one is very creamy, very warm, very sweet, and like I said, I don't love lavender, but this one, the lavender is just done so beautifully, and its fragrance notes are lavender, jasmine, and vanilla. So yeah, even if you don't like lavender, I highly recommend going in Bath & Body Works and just giving this one a try. I think because of how sweet it is, the lavender is a lot more tolerable and done in a very beautiful way. I think this is probably one of the favorite things that I got for this sale. So from this collection, I also got their apple fragrance, and this one is very fresh. It literally smells like a fresh, juicy apple. It's not my favorite, but it's very pretty, and it kind of reminds me of like just a fresh, clean scent, and its notes are apple, strawberry, and rain. Typically with apple scents, they kind of remind me of like clean shampoo, and that's exactly what this one is giving me. So I highly recommend just going in Bath & Body Works and trying this for yourself, and if you're an apple lover, I think you will like this one. So the next thing I got was sweet pea, and the reason I got this is because it's just been kind of catching my eye the last few sales at Bath & Body Works, but for whatever reason I just haven't purchased it, even though I've been kind of like interested in it. And with the sale being $3.72, I'm like, why not? Let's get it. And this is the scent I'm actually wearing today, and I really like it. It kind of brings back memories of like middle school, and it's just a floral, fruity scent. And it's very pleasant, very beautiful, and I think that this would be great for girls of all ages. Doesn't matter if you're 12 or, you know, an older woman. This is just really pretty and a crowd pleaser. And the fragrance notes for sweet pea is sweet pea, watery pear, sheer freesia, luscious raspberry, and soft musk. So the next one I got from that same collection that I wasn't expecting to see is called Musk. And this one's very interesting because it smells exactly how it sounds. It smells like musk, but when I looked at the fragrance notes, it said musk, mimosa flower, and rice milk. And I thought that rice milk note was super interesting. You can really smell it. Um, it's slightly sweet, but it definitely is very musky. So I'm still getting used to it. I need to just wear it a little bit more to see if I like it. So far, it's just okay. So the next one I got is from their aroma collection, and for some reason, whenever Bath and Body Works has sales, I tend to ignore the aromatherapy line. I don't know why. I think because you get less product, I just don't like gravitate towards it. But I got this one in Himalayan Oasis, and I wish I got this one a lot sooner because surprisingly, this is probably one of my favorite ones that I've got. Like this haul has so many awesome scents, but this one just really surprised me. Its notes are zesty lime, salty vetiver, and sparkling bergamot. It's just very pretty, very fresh. It reminds me of like getting out of the shower, but that lime note really brightens it up. And to me, this one is backup worthy. I think next time Bath and Body Works has a sale or I get a reward, I'm gonna get a backup and possibly two of Himalayan Oasis. It's just so beautiful. And the last thing I got was actually their brightest bloom perfume, and I did buy online, pickup in store when they were having their $5.95 sale. I really wanted to try the shampoo and conditioner, but my store didn't have it. Um, and I'm not seeing the fragrance notes on here, so I'll put it up on the screen. And I haven't opened this yet, but I smelled Brightest Bloom in store, and it was okay. I'll have to give you guys an update on this one. But anytime that they have a perfume sale, I'm all about it. I love their perfumes. Alright, you guys, so that's it for that bag. Let's jump right into another sale. So the next sale that I shopped, they were having a $5.95 body mist sale, and I also had a 20% off coupon, so that dropped the price down to $3.96. So the first thing in this bag is Sweetheart Cherry, and if you haven't smelled this one, I highly recommend it. It's very pretty, very gourmand. Its fragrance notes are wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. And I love the twist of pistachio in this. It just gives it like a really sweet, nutty scent. And yeah, it's just very pretty. And again, one of my favorites. Bath and Body Works has just been coming out with some really good fragrances. Whenever I spray this on myself initially, I do smell that cherry. At first I was like, oh wow, this smells really similar to black cherry merlot, but on the dry down, that pistachio really comes out, and you kind of get a mix of both cherry and pistachio, which I really love, and it's not anything like black cherry merlot, in case you're wondering. So up next I have Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit, and when this one came out I was so excited because I don't have anything kiwi in my collection. And its fragrance notes are golden kiwi, juicy starfruit, and solar woods. And to me this is just a very tropical, fun scent. It definitely smells like kiwi. It kind of reminds me of like pink pineapple sunrise in the sense that it's like very bright, very fruity, and very like I want to say citrusy. It's just very fun. It doesn't last very, very long, but that's just to be expected, and that's okay considering the price of all these body mists. So up next I have Tropidelic, and this one to me is a very complex fragrance because I don't know, I think the ylang ylang in this is just kind of like throwing me off. I think it's pretty, but this is just something that I have to get used to. In a way, it kind of reminds me of like sunscreen, but a very, very floral, powdery sunscreen. and its fragrance notes are passion flower, ylang ylang, and misty rainforest. So again, I'm on the fence with this one. I think I just have to wear it a little bit more and get used to it. And the reason I got it was because I did a buy online pickup in store, and yeah, I don't know. If I were in store, I don't think I would have purchased it, but because I have it, I want to play around with it and get used to it because I've heard a lot of reviews talk about how pretty this one is and how much they like it. I've heard this be compared to that copper coconut scent that came out, and I can kind of see that they both kind of smell like sunscreen, but I like the other one more, the copper coconut one more. But yeah, that one is Dropodelic. So the next fragrance mist I have is Calypso Clementine, and this one is very pretty and it's an easy grab for me. It literally just smells like a bright juicy clementine, like exactly like if you were just opening a halo clementine. That's exactly what this smells like. So its notes are juicy clementine, neroli nectar, and coastal woods. I don't really get the coastal woods too much in this, but if you like citrusy fragrances, I think you will like Calypso Clementine. So up next I have Water Lily Springs, and this is the one that I find myself like not reaching for as much, and I don't really know why. I have to spray this one a little bit more, and I guess because to me it's just a little bit boring. But its notes are dew kiss lilies, crisp waters, and clean musk. Um, and with this collection, another fresh one came out with it, and I'll talk about that one in a second. And I thought I was gonna like Water Lily Springs more, but surprisingly, this one just is okay to me. So this is Sea Salt Coast, and this is the one I was talking about that I was on the fence of getting. But again, this was a buy online pickup in store order, so it was basically a blind buy. And if I was in store, I probably would have only picked this one up, not so much the Water Lily Springs. And its fragrance notes are salty air, water lotus, and sandalwood shores. If you like Sea Island Cotton, I think that's what it's called, or Sea Island Short, you will like this one. Um, the other one, Sea Island Cotton, I think that's what it's called, that is probably one of my all-time favorite fresh scents. I'm not too big on the fresh scents, but for some reason that one is just so pretty, so refreshing, and almost like an oceany laundry scent. And that's what I get with this. There's just something so beautiful about it, and I don't know, I wouldn't have thought that I would like it as much just because again, I'm not like a fresh lover, but something about Sea Salt Coast is just so pretty and something that I like crave. But yeah, I'm super happy to have that in my collection. I'm gonna have to do a comparison with that one and Sea Island Shore. Another reason that Sea Salt Coast kind of surprised me with how much I like it is that when I was watching YouTube videos or reading reviews about it just to get a sense of like the fragrance, people have said that this is unisex or smells like cologne, and so that description kind of like turned me off just because I don't really want to smell like a man or like unisex. I just don't want to smell masculine. I like to smell like a girl. But now that I own it, I can see why people were saying that. And it doesn't smell like cologne, but it just smells like a clean laundry ocean scent. And it's just one of those scents that I think anybody can wear. It doesn't matter your gender, your age. It's just a very clean, crisp laundry scent. And I highly, highly recommend this one. And last for this order is Peach Bellini, and this is another pleasant one, and it smells exactly how it sounds, like a fizzy peach alcoholic drink. And its fragrance notes are succulent peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. And yeah, I definitely do get the sweet orange with this one. Yeah, very pretty. Kind of picture like a fizzy peach ring and with like a citrusy orange. I want to quickly say that Peach Bellini kind of reminds me of champagne toast, but just picture if champagne toast had like a peach note in it. Alright, you guys, so we are down to the last bag, and I just wanted to say that the last bag was from their lotion sale, and Their lotions were $4.95, and again on top of that I had a 20% off coupon, so it brought the price down to $3.96. So everything in the last bag was $3.96. So the first thing I got in this bag was this mini in rose, and the reason I got this was because I had a coupon for a free mini. And typically I don't like rose scents, but this one's very pretty. It's very light and very fresh. Unfortunately, the minis don't have fragrance notes on the back, so if I can find them, I'll put them up on the screen. But this one's very light and feminine, and for some reason, it kind of reminds me of something that Victoria's Secret would sell. So up next, I have the body butter in Calypso Clementine, and originally the body butter was $19.95. So to get the body butter for $3.96 is I don't think it's gonna get any lower than that. So I try to take advantage just because I absolutely love the body butters, and unlike the body creams, I find that these last a long time. You obviously get a lot less product. This is only 6.5 ounces. I think with the body creams you get like 8 ounces. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find it. But yeah, I love the texture of these. The only thing with this particular one, the scent is very, very light, which I wasn't expecting. Usually with the body butters, the scents are pretty powerful. This one's very light, but I'm still happy to have it, and I do like this scent. Up next, I have a body butter from the Coco Shea line, and the fragrance on this one is very nice. I think this would be pleasant with so many fragrances in my collection. Um, it's not like a scent that's gonna overpower, but it's like very complimentary, if that makes sense. Like if you've ever tried the Palmer's cocoa butter, it kind of smells like that. It's just very nice, and I think this would go really well with a lot of scents in my collection. And the last body butter that I got was this Sensitive Skin Colloidal Oatmeal Body Butter. And the scent on this is very nice, but it's very light, and I think that's the whole point. It says it's for sensitive skin. It still has fragrance, but it's just not super strong, but I still really, really like this one. And the very last thing that I got was this Coco Shea Rich Moisture um, body oil, and I've used this so many times and I really, really like it. It's not an oil that is going to be greasy. This just really absorbs into your skin, and it just doesn't leave you feeling like slimy and gross. The only thing I will say about this is I don't love the packaging. Again, I think it's just because it's an oil, but when this was in the bag and it was like on its side, it was leaking. So that's the only thing, is just be careful to make sure the lid is completely tight and just keep it like upright. Don't let it fall, just because it will leak. Alright, you guys, so that was my Bath & Body Works collective haul. If there was anything that you want me to review in depth, please let me know. And if you shop the sale, please let me know what you got and what things were your favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.